They say the Premier League title isn't won in the glitz and glamour of Anfield under the lights. It's won in the mud, the rain, and the pure, agonising frustration of places like the City Ground. If you're a Liverpool fan, your heart rate probably hasn't returned to normal yet. We just witnessed a 1-0 victory over Nottingham Forest that felt like a six-pointer. It had everything. Tactical stalemates, a VAR heartbreak in the 89th minute, and a 97th minute winner from Alexis Allister that silenced one of the loudest crowds in England. But this wasn't just luck. Today we're going deep. We're analysing how Arne Slot outmanoeuvred Nuno Espirito Santo in the dying seconds, and why this specific win proves that the mentality monster DNA didn't leave with Jurgen Klopp. Let's look at the first 70 minutes. Nuno set up a masterclass in defensive discipline. Forest operated in a deep 4-4-2 block, compressing the space between their midfield and defensive lines. This effectively caged Liverpool's creative hubs. McAllister and Szoboszlai were constantly marked, forced to play horizontal passes. Liverpool had 72% possession, but as we say in the coaching world, it was sterile possession. They were circling the box, but couldn't find the zone 14 entry passes. Every time Luis Diaz tried to cut inside, he was met by a double team of Neco Williams and Murillo. Forest's plan was clear. Frustrate Liverpool, wait for a tired mistake, and unleash Awoniyi on the counter. And for 80 minutes, it worked perfectly. Liverpool looked leggy, the passing was slightly off, and the heavy metal football felt more like a slow blues track. Now this is where the expert eye sees the difference. Around the 75th minute, Arne Slot made a gamble. He pulled off the more defensive-minded Konate for an extra attacking threat and pushed Joe Gomez into a hybrid role. Enter the youth and the flair. Bringing on Federico Chiesa and the young sensation Rio Numaho changed the geometry of the pitch. Chiesa's directness forced Forest's backline to drop 5 yards deeper, which finally opened up that pocket of space for McAllister to breathe. This is the Slot effect, not just heavy pressing, but calculated spatial manipulation. He knew Forest was physically spent from chasing the ball all day. He waited until their legs were heavy to inject pace, and suddenly the fortress Forest started to show cracks. Then came the chaos, the 89th minute handball goal. From an analytical perspective, it was a grey area call. The ball hits McAllister's sleeve, the t-shirt line. In 2026, the interpretation is stricter than ever. If it aids the control of the ball leading to a goal, it's out. It was a psychological hammer blow. Most teams would have crumbled there, complaining to the ref, but watch the replay of the 97th minute. It starts with a Joe Gomez long throw, a tactical weapon Liverpool has been refining. The clearance falls to Szoboszlai. Look at his composure. He doesn't wildly lash at it. He clips a delicate, measured cross back into the corridor of uncertainty. And McAllister, his movement is elite. He drifts off the back of Yates, finds the blind side of the keeper, and his header is a thing of technical beauty. It wasn't power, it was placement. To maintain that level of technique after 97 minutes of elite-level cardio is what separates the world class from the average. So, what's the takeaway? Liverpool just proved they can win ugly. In a title race against the likes of City and Arsenal, you can't always win 4-0. You need these 1-0 smash and grabs. McAllister is proving to be the signing of the decade. His versatility to play as a 6, an 8, or a 10 is the glue holding this team together. As we head into the final stretch of the season, this win at the City Ground will be the one we point to and say, that's where the momentum shifted. What do you think? Was the VAR call a robbery, or did the right team win in the end? And can anyone stop this Liverpool midfield right now? Let me know in the comments. Hit that subscribe button for more tactical breakdowns. I'm out. Up the Reds.